Say it slow right now until the truth comes out. I gave you everything, and I gave you everything. Say it slow right now, left alone, cried out. I gave you everything, and I gave you everything.
They haven't set up their positions well, allowing cats. Oh my god! Good evening, everyone. Those of you watching on Asia server, good evening, everyone. Those of you watching on the EU server, good afternoon, everyone. Today, at this time, at this time, it's going to be really exciting matches ahead. We begin with E7 versus DTG. It's a third place show match after ARWV decided to quit today, and that's the match was that the third place is going to be with DTG instead. So today we'll begin with E7 versus DTG. It's going to be a show match. And then an hour and a half later, it will be a very exciting match. It will be the finals where we will be seeing Feast versus GV. And this match, I think a lot of people will be looking forward to it. And I hope to see a lot of you coming to watch GV's Berlin's Pep Talk versus F Silver's brilliant OP medium and light tank play. So for those of you who are watching this stream in the CWA Blitz Cup for the very first time, so we're just going to introduce what happened previously. So we start off with actually qualifying tournaments, which is going to be this one. And this is not a tournament where teams will get knocked out, but merely for seeding purposes. And in the end, these teams are ranked in this order for seeding. And then we are through to the group stage, where we have these groups. the teams which reached the grand finals advanced to another group stage, and here are the results. You saw Feast, King, DSTG, V, and then DTGR and HLV and 9V are through to the next stage. And DTG became the only clan that was in the qualifying round to advance to the stage 2 of games. The stage 2 of games, originally it was once again in a double elimination series where we saw some results here. However, during this stage, both RN and DST dropped out because of some controversy regarding a player stealing strats from another team without permission. And as a result, two clans the clan that was the victim of this incident, and the clan that was allegedly containing a player that was accused of stealing strats also dropped out. In the end, the organizers decided to revamp the format, and it became a round robin series where there are 6 teams, and the results are as follows. You're seeing the top 3 teams here. The top 4 teams here are Feast, HLV, GB, and DTG. And Feast and GB are in the top 2, while HLV and DTG are through to the match for 3rd place, because Feast and GB, Feast, HLV, GB all won 4 games. However, Feast and GB won more matches head to head. So in the end, it is going to be Feast and GB in the final, HLV and DTG in the match for 3rd place. And tonight, HLV dropped out, meaning it's going to be DTG which is going to take the 3rd place, and E7 was invited to play for tonight, and we're going to see some really good games, I would say, for this one. It's not going to be bad by any means, but this is the overview you need to know about the CWA Blitz Cup. Props to the organizers. It is a really good, well organized tournament, and I really hope to see more of this kind of tournament on the Asia server in the future, and that will bode well for the competitive scene of Asia server, because Asia server has been in the shadow for way too long, and I believe we really want to see Asia server coming through the ranks and showing all of you that Asia server is a really strong competitive server, and they are this is the server that I would say have a lot to prove, and especially for next year if the Twister Cup decides to return. I assume it's not going to be in Minsk, but in Vilnius, the capital of Lithuania, which is, I think, going to be really exciting to watch. So I hope to see that happening in the end. And apart from that, let's get into the room. Let me say hello to Sonder, Martin, Strada Lane, and Clinch. I'm just going to get the password. Brilliant. Here we go. E7 versus DTG. E7 pretty much broke away, pretty much dissolved, and I think there were some kind of disagreements between them, but kindly they were back. They are now back together. And before I continue, I'm going to change something. I'm going to be back very soon. Right, back. And let's get into this room. Here we go. RN is not RN. E7 we are seeing, we're going to be seeing Ruler, Gamma, Black, Banana, Nuggies and Fries, Pink Puffins, Saucy, and Soggy Biscuits. We also see DTG going with Airbus, Boycott, Mad Dot, Master, Pitbulls, Hot Capral, and Q-Star Inverse. E7, Pink Puffins, Nuggies and Fries, and also 7 Ruler they were in the FERN7's team, and they won the 2 versus tournament yesterday, where it was streamed to a huge audience. So well done to you guys, and I hope to see them doing really well tonight. And as for DTG, they are a clan that is rising through the ranks. They have been here for quite some time, but I think this year, especially in the spring season, we are seeing a big rise in DTG, and I can't wait to see DTG taking top 8 for the very first time. I'm not sure if they have taken the top 8 before, but it seems they are looking really strong, and I think they have improved a lot from the spring season. So I can't wait to see how they're going to perform. They're going to show us really good matches, I would say. So and here we are. We'll see some changes though, but Winterfox, why are you not streaming? Why are you not spectating this? We also have Eternal Zinzan, who is going to stream in English, Japanese, sorry, which is going to be great fun. I mean, he also has a really exciting commentary. I think I could compare it to, you know, Arctic. It's that level of excitement. I don't know much about Japanese, so I don't know how much of like analysis was into this, into the commentary. But I know Arctic puts a lot of really meaning a lot of very good insights about what teams have done well or not. And let's see, it's going to be E7 versus DTG. We're on to the first game of Normandy. And if you haven't voted, please vote now, because I'm going to close the vote after the first match from my end. That means for your end, it's going to be before the first game. I think I should have closed it already. It's going to be Normandy, and we are seeing E7 going with Pink Puffins in the FE215B, 7 Ruler, Cheese Balls, and Nuggets and Fries, Triple Crown Vargans. T110E5 will be played by Black Banana. Soggy Biscuit will be played by VK72.01 Kai, and Gamma will be playing in the Vegas Light. At the same time, DTG, we have Boycott in the IS4, ARWV, the Crown Vargan, PP Lang in the M60 alongside Pit Boost, Matt Dodd in the T125 alongside Pat Capral, and QF in the Vegas Light. So let's head down to the X-Gamma here. He spotted up some tanks of DTG, but Caps will be with will be with E7 at the moment. So great job to E7 at the moment. Great. Oh no, QF. Game crashed. But at least he's not going forward continuously. And oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. This is really not good. This is really not good. QF is going to be taken out really quickly. First kill to X-Gamma under some server issues. And I don't think it's a server issue, but more like a personal internet issue. And I do not think a lot could be done in this situation. DTG are down by more than 4,000 hit points here, so I think DTG wants to end this pain really quickly. Probably if they can take out a tank very quickly, then they might be able to do something. But at the moment here, DTG is unable to do that, and they're going to lose another tank very soon. With E7 still alive, 7 Rulers done a fantastic job, but he's going to be pincered very soon by DTG. But at the same time, PP Lang is dead, so absolutely E7 has made a great aggressive play towards B and D, and Big Boycott's going to go down very quickly, and he's dead. And finally, we have seen Ruler still alive, and DTG is unable to kill off 7 Ruler very quickly, and DTG is going to lose the first one, unfortunately. Really not a great start for them, and especially when QF lost connection went haywire. Putka Parao is now dead, and we are seeing Hairboos going to be taken out very soon. And Mad Dot is going to be the focus for E7, and that is a really great start for E7, but really not a good start for DTG. Nothing you could do when your internet is not cooperating, but DTG was not very prepared for that as well. So hopefully, when that happened next time, hopefully they can do something to react to that situation. I mean, GV did really well when there was a player which got taken up really quickly. They were able to shut down an isolated tank of the other team as well. So if you're able to shut down an isolated tank of the other team, then if you're losing a tank on your side due to some unfortunate issues, you can still play on and not and play with a lot of dignity, and also, you know, it won't be easy for the other team. And we also saw some teams able to come back from that as well, especially if I remember correctly, Naps did it against Primo. Pretty much a tank went out of the game pretty much for the entirety, and still won 6 vs 7, so anything can still happen. But I wish now DTG can that player QF might be switched out. Oh no, he's going to play still. He's going to play on. But if I were DTG, I might put him out and get him to test with random matches and come back, because they got the 3rd place. Nothing matters at the moment, but just really safety first. Get some different players to play, and I think that's a really good thing to see. Thank you. 18 viewers so far, so let's get to the point where we had yesterday. So a lot of you are saying E7 would win. Hello Spartan, hello Royal Tiger. Yakuza vs Silver, battle of the 70%. Please don't ignore Berlin. Berlin is probably going to be the most important player for G7 tonight. I mean, we have G7 the conference, but but we don't have G7 clan in on the Asia server. Not that I heard of. I might be wrong about this, but anyway, second match. Let's hope QF will have a much better paid this time. But yeah, that's the right spot. I was suspicious for a few seconds, but it was resolved. And we're seeing QF now. I think his ping is fine. And he's going to spot a lot of tanks. Ooh, great spotting here. Gamma unable to connect, but QF is able to spot 4 tanks, and that is really important here. We see D going to be captured. No, E7 is going to push through. Are they trying to take out Boycott? Oh my goodness me. Pink Puff and Soggy Biscuits, they need to work in tandem in this one. But it seems the rush is getting noticed by DTG, and this double M6Yos aren't able to take out a tank on C, so props to DTG for doing that really well. And I forgot to change the score lines, now it's updated, so don't worry about that. Soggy Biscuits now are 1-shot. Hit points are still with E7 at the moment. They are leading by more than 3,000, so Boycott's going to go down really soon. But Mad Dot, when did he die? Was it an ammo rack somewhere? But Boycott is now dead, but that was really quick. I imagine there was some ammo rack happening right here, so it was really very unlucky for DTG on Normandy. I think we have to make sure to notify the organizers never ever give DTG Normandy to play, because it was really a very cursed map for them. But you're seeing DTG now looking to shut down 7 Ruler, and QF is still there. Pitbulls is now finally dead with PP Lang. It's going to be taken out by E7's forces, and Prow is going to be chased by Nuggets and Fries. Great shot right here. 7 Rulers finally dead. It's now going to be 5 versus 3, but hit points are in huge advantage to E7, and for DTG, they don't have much to do, but they could only try to kill more tanks, but it's going to be hard to make a comeback here. And we're seeing QF now getting chased by Cheese Balls and Nuggets and Fries. Great shot into Prow, and Airbus is killed by Black Banana, but Pink Puffins, player of the tournament for me yesterday in the 2 vs 2. She's not going to survive for long. She's on a really long reload. I mean, she is on an ammo rack as well, so that's like 30 seconds of reload time. So that's really long. And now Prow is going to be taken out by Nuggets and Fries and Black Banana simultaneously. Oh, but Nuggets and Fries, that was a terrible bounce right here. And Prow might be able to shut down Black Banana. And there are too many bounces. QF is now getting killed, but Nuggets and Fries is going to take out Prow. And now this game goes to E7 2-0 for them, and DTG isn't in the mood yet. I think they are also taking 1 medium and 1 light. They have to trade a lot better than the other team. The other team isn't taking any mediums or lights, so I think also Mad Dot got eviscerated very quickly. And after that they just dissolved. They lost their connection, their cohesion, their synergy wasn't there. And they have to get it back in the next one, and it looks pretty grim for DTG at the moment. They started well. They punished the M60Os really nicely, but after that, when they lost Matt Dodd, it just snowballed against them. And I really hope to see that Rockfield is going to be the map that they're going to make a comeback on, and really not tumble down into nothingness. Actually, this is going to be a best of 7, not a best of 9, so there are only 4 maps to play. So whichever team wins the first 4 matches, not 5, will win the fixture. So now it's going to be 2-0 for the E7, and it's going to be 0-0 wins for DTG. They really need to make a comeback from this. I really enjoyed their gameplay against GV. Their first 3 wins really showed them they are a top 8 they are a top 8 quality. But they are top 8 quality. But at the moment, it's really not top 8 quality. In that kind of gameplay, I would say they will struggle in top 16, probably too. So I hope to see DTG, they are going to prove me wrong and do really well. They are now going to take triple ice force by Airbus, CP Land, Pitbulls, and be boycott in the Crown Bargain, T125 by Matt Dot and Pop Proud. QF will be in the Vegas Light. At the same time, E7 is going to take triple 100s. They're going to do the ID strat by Ruler, Gamma, and Pink Puffins. Nuggets and Fries will be playing in the Ice Fall, Double Crown by Black Banana and Cheese Balls. We also have Soggy Biscuit and the Mouse. Yes, you're famous, but Nightbot is not happy about Royal Tiger being famous. I think Royal Tiger, no, I think Nightbot is jealous. We're seeing E7 has an interesting idea here. They're just going to push en masse towards Pitbulls. Pitbulls going to take a lot of hits, and it's going to be taken out really quickly. Does DTG have a response to this? At the moment here, Mad Dog, and Boycott seems to be a little bit shell-shocked, and now Airbus is going to be the focus for E7. They have to come in and to prevent E7 from focusing down a tank. They are just able to isolate a tank, and they're getting A, but it's not going to help because the E7 is rushing. They need to take out tanks of E7 not to get a base, because they're just telling E7 to kill off tanks as soon as possible. They have now taken out Airbus. It's now going to be 7 versus 5, but if DTG is not able to kill a tank now, they're just going to lose the third game, third match. And PP Lang is now going to be the focus for DTG, and I have to ask, what's going on to DTG tonight. It's really not the performance we are expecting from DTG. And I really, QF, they can't really let that go into them. QF, with that internet issue, really tilted them. PP Lang's now dead, but this is really not something we are expecting tonight. And it's now going to be 6 versus 3. Patra Prow is dead. But the Boycott's getting killed. Mad Dog's going to be next tag down. QF is going to be the last person standing. I think at this moment E7 is not going to focus fire. And it seems E7 is just trouncing DTG at the moment. I don't know. This looks like the biggest mismatch we are seeing in the CWA Blitz Cup. Shouldn't happen like that. DTG still sleeping. I really hope to see DTG coming back, but at the moment here, just really not a good performance at all by any means. I really hope to see them in full shape or form, but at the moment it seems E7 just not really having any difficulty in winning against them. It shouldn't happen like that. This game just shows that DTG doesn't really have a plan B when they just got rushed. And when you're a really good team, really good teams know how to defend a rush, and they know how to respawn when they're getting rushed. And capturing A isn't the right move here, because it just continues to tells E7 to keep on pushing, and also their formation is just not there as well. You saw DTG 2 tanks getting isolated pretty easily, and I really don't see DTG. Now this is going to be the game match that they can show us what they are capable of. But at the moment here, E7 is just walking over. Thank you for subscribing. Oh, G7 is a Chinese clan on Chinese 7. I see. GS7 E7. Okay. Oh my god. Here we go. We're seeing E7. Red team North Spawn with double E100 by 7 Ruler Pink Puffins, triple Crown Bargain by Black Banana Cheese Balls and Nuggets and Fries. We also have VK will be played by Soggy Biscuit, and Gamma will be in the Vegas Light. DTG at the same time, triple Wise Forwards by Airballs, CP Land and Pitbulls, Pot Prow, Crab Wagon, and double T125s by Q Star Universe and Matt Dot. And we also see Vegas Light will be played by QF. And why can't I add everyone on E7 server? Oh my goodness me, but 7 rulers taking a hit. DTG. This time, they don't have the cap lead, but at the same time, they are also doing not that bad. Oh dear, I'll take that back. Mad Dot needs to run away, and E7 knows that Mad Dot is in deep trouble, but great crossfire into 7 Rule has to be really careful, but Mad Dot needs to get out of dodge. And where is DTG now? They have Vegas Light and Q-Star Universe, but Mad Dot needs to stay alive as long as he could, because he has taken a lot of hits. And you see now E7 now going to make a push onto Mad Dot, but they hesitated for a little bit. Now allow DTG to regroup for a little bit, but Mad Dot's still a focus for E7. Can Mad Dot survive for long enough? They have both A and B. They need to save Mad Dot here. But the great shot into Nuggies and Fries, but now Mad Dot is dead. But the focus is on Nuggies and Fries. The hippos are now neck and neck. So at the very least, DTG is playing a lot better this time. But they also lost Mad Dot as well. So The effective DPM is going to be with DTG. I can see that. And Nucky 7 Price is going to be a one-shot, and he will be killed by Pitbulls potentially. This is going to be chaotic gameplay, but they have to take out the Crown Vargas very quickly, and E7 seems to be sleepwalking into a defeat here if they aren't able to kill off tanks and focus fire. DTG needs to kill off Cheese Balls. This is a tank they're going to go for next, and Q9 Universe is blocking for a little bit, but hit points are still with E7. And Airbu is going to put a great shot into Cheese Balls, and Cheese Balls now dead. Now it's going to be 5 versus 6, so great hit point push sharing by DTG, but it's more like E7 just unable to get good focus fire this time. Q-Side is on fire, but has no repair kit, fire extinguisher to stop that fire from burning. But we're now seeing 4 versus 5 here, and Airbu is going to chase down X-Gamma, and E7 is going to kill off QF. They've really picked up their pace here, their momentum. Now, great focus fire by E7, and they're looking to shut down Hitboost next. And Pucker Prow is going to go for Soggy Biscuit, or is it Pink Puffins, or is it going to be Garba? They're deciding, but Pucker Prow can reload his next clip. And they're going for Pink Puffins, but I think that shot went in too early. And Pucker Prow's only put out 2 shots, I mean. And Pitbull's bounced onto Pink Puffins, and Pink Puffins is now finally dead. It's now going to be 3 versus 3, but Pitbull's dead. This is going to be really important, but at the same time, 7 Ruler is also dead, but that is going to be really important as well. But DTG has two caps compared to E7 with only 1. And now we're going to be seeing Pucker Prow looking to reload. But the focus on Airbus right now. 7 Ruler is going to put a brilliant shot. And Airbus is unable to kill off 7 Ruler. And 3 versus 1. This game surely will go to E7 with DTG. Much better performance this time. But I think the focus fire wasn't really at the top. E7 didn't have the best focus fire at the start, but they picked up in the end. And that made all the difference. And that means E7 is going to win this show match, and congratulations. And that means now it's going to be E7 with 3 tanks doing more than 2k, DTG 6 tanks doing more than 2k. This is a much better game, much better match here, and E7 will be very happy about this, and I really hope to see them back, and hopefully they will set aside their differences, because this is a really good team, and they won spring season with a good reason as well. So all the best to DTG. That last match performance is a lot better, and I hope to see that more in the summer season. I think they have a big season ahead of them. They have a big season ahead, and I really hope to see them going into the top 8 for the very first time and do really well. So it adds 4-0 to E7. Alright, we'll see if the next match is going to be in around an hour. Well, I mean, there is a lot of time to spare. Oh. One game left, sorry. Um... uh, um... Okay, it's gonna be best of 9. Sorry everyone. Let's change. So at the moment you can see DTG might make a comeback here. They lost 0-4 at the moment, and they're going to. I don't know. We want to see a comeback here, but they are given a break at the moment. Podcast Pro is going to get A, so that's really good. But that last game on the last match on Rockfield, I think it was really winnable for them. Let's see if they can win this one on Black Gilville. We say Proud. Going into to spotting. Like he's a fries thing here passively. There. Not a lot of things going to happen. And Q-Star Universe has taken a hit. Pig Puffin saying I'm a YOLO, but you can't do it now because we are seeing they will see DTG, QF, and Q-Star Universe might be able to work with their Kramwagen trick shots right here. Their points are still with the E7 here. They have more hit points. So it's really on to DTG to trade a lot better than the E7 now. Oh, I think we're going to be seeing a push here. They're going to rush onto Nuggets and Fries, but they also have a 7 ruler behind. And they can't push with 2, they have to push with 3 or even 4. But at the same time, DTG is really spread out, so I'm not sure if this push is going to work. It's going to be interesting to see. But Nuggets and Fries is going to be in a lot of trouble, and that will elicit response for E7 to make it move on the other side potentially, or come back to support Nuggets and Fries. But Nuggets and Fries drop the reactive armor. That would buy a lot of time for E7. And PP Lang is burning and tracked and killed. Great kill by X-Gamma here. It seems their push onto Nuggets and Fries doesn't seem to work really well. With Mad Dot now on one shot, it's going to be taken out very quickly. And E7 seems to be really dominant here. 7 versus 5. Airbus is now dead. Q-Star Universe is going to be taken out really quickly. And QS is going to put a great shot into Soggy Biscuit. And Q-Star Universe is going to be not be taken out by Soggy Biscuit, but it's going to be QF taking out Soggy Biscuit. And we see Cheese Balls looking to kill off Q-Star Universe. That's the case. Pink Puff is going to put a great shell to QF in here. HE shells it, or is it going to be a normal shell and submits though? So E7 with more than 900 cap points. So really, they just need to stay safe and not lose tremendously, and they will have this one in the back with Pitbull's going to be killed potentially or not. And it's now going to be E7 5-0 to DTG, and well that wasn't a really inspiring game by DTG by any means. They spread out way too much. They try to push onto DTG, but they have tanks on their spawn and in the enemy spawn, and it's really hard to connect even with an open map like this. I mean, tanks are not built to shoot from a big distance, so I think this is a misplay by DTG. If they have consolidated a little bit more, they would have a better chance in rushing the tanks on the E7 side near the spawn. I think they had a good idea, they had a good reasoning, but I think their formation is really not helping them by any means, and that really allowed E7 to shut down tanks very quickly and isolate them one by one. And that goes to 5-0. And well done to DTG. E7, I mean. So it's going to be 1 hour until the next game. So what can we do at this point? I'm just going to play a lot of matches and now before I continue, I'm just going to change the graphics. This is the Blitz Premier Cup. Games will happen tonight. Nubita and Fushi will stream. Oh, thank you, 33 viewers. So let's get more. You will wait 1 hour. 1 hour. This hopefully. So they will also be giving away 5 July Battle Passes each, so 10 in total. So make sure to pay attention to the giveaway method, and it's going to be interesting. So just wait for a few moments. I'll be back very soon. Okay. Okay, we're back. So let's play some games. Yo is not trash, so that's bad. I'm gonna play some ratings then. And I'm going to play in the I'm gonna play all the heavy tanks to torture myself pretty much. I'll begin with T57 heavy, and I'll go one by one. Here we go. So hopefully I'm asking the organizers to get it earlier, because really it's starting I have to play 1 hour of random games, and there are no uprising. There are no uprising games. There are none of that now. It's going to be really dull. You're going to see me play ratings, and you do not want to wait for that long. Ooh, didn't look. I tunnel visioned, but at least. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh, that's not good. Track the at the right time. Oh come on! I'm gonna die. Oh really? No one in the middle. Where are my heavies? Ah. But that's not good. Let's go to the non-heavy tank then. Okay. Well, it seems organizers have decided to stick with the schedule, so 1 hour of random gameplay, so you're going to wait for a really long time, and you're going to see me play terribly bad. Maybe if and I think I might do Halo Infinite campaign walkthrough, legendary, where I probably will embarrass myself. Hello Nepal4, how are you doing? Yes, no more. Yeah, FERN71 in the end. Yes. And I'm going to do. I'm going to stream them. I have to double check whether I can do that first. But when Halo Infinite is released, I will do that. Hopefully, I get to use of that. Oh, yes, on drum reload, good. I'm going to wait. Oh, M60. I'm going to go down. Oh, sure you do. I can't get my gun down, that's bad. No, I have to hold. Don't think we can do anything. We don't have a medium tank as well. So that 121 is probably going to stay there. But I don't think taking this area would help the enemy spool a lot. I'm going to reload. Okay, they saying push I7. I'm going to go. Don't blame me if I do that. But I mean, it doesn't count towards my stacks, so it doesn't matter, isn't it? Well, I lost quite a lot of HP for doing that, so not my fault. Here we go. Next M6O. I'm gonna get it. Right. Nice, and then I'll go for a drop reload. Yeah, clans. And you really didn't make use of your extra medium tank, to be honest with you. So, I think he has a part. They have a part to play as well for not doing well in that medium tank, because really, they can farm for days in the middle and can do a ton of damage. You don't have a medium or light, so pretty much, I think that tank also needs to be questioned. But I'm sorry, it's going to be really long time of wait. Oof. Ah, don't do well with that. I'm going to redeem myself with this. I'm going to do really well in this one, so watch. Sit back and watch me do really well and not embarrass myself in front of everyone. I'm sorry everyone, you have to watch me play for an hour, but if you want to keep on watching this stream, Feast vs GB, that will happen in around 15 minutes. 50, not 15. So you have a lot of time, and hopefully I will see you all back.
Let's get this show on the road.
That K9 one is really cunning. Ah, no. No, it was not a good one. I'm going to get an A instead then. Oh, I can't really do that against like how many tanks there. Oh my god. How did you predict me to be going there? This enemy team is really good. No, no. Well, I'm gonna do 0 damage at this point then, if it continues like that. Have I actually done some damage? I have no idea. I'm going to hold down here potentially. That D22 might be able to shut me down. Well, at least it's not 0 damage. Well, at least it's some damage. So I'm not totally terribly not going to die with 0 damage. Nah, it's very scratchy. I don't know why. It's been like that for a long time. I just think I have to see a doctor about that. We'll see. Oh god. Oh god. Where did you appear? But at least it's a win, so let's go to the next heavy tank. We'll take CNA5. I don't know why I'm doing well in this tank, but hopefully. It's not the best heavy tank by any means, but it seems I can play it with that. I can play that well. Maybe because it has 10 degrees of gun depression. Hello, Mage, how are you doing?
Let's get this show on the road.
You spot better. Yeah, obviously I have a better view range. I mean, Neil has better view range, not me. So why am I doing this spot? Spot 1 tank. Yeah, I don't know what Leo is doing. Really not doing the job that Leo should be doing. Yes, can I just reload and don't run, don't you dare run, and great, good 140, good boy, to keep on pushing, and you're dead. I don't know why people can't play mediums these days, some of them, but not all, I mean not all, but a lot of them can't really seem to play it well, but anyway. I mean, fair enough, I've done really badly in the T22 recently, but it's Leopard 1, that's the one should be sporting, not me, come on. I'm not a medium. I'm not a bloody medium. And you don't have to really swear like that, because you're supposed to spot, not me.
Enemy is hit.
Yep. God. Please don't. I think it's a condition that I think it's a chronic condition, which don't know.
Enemy destroyed.
Now I got E100 next chieftain.
Punched right through their armor. We're losing power.
Need to fix that if I can. Oops. I thought the Yagaru has a shell, but it seems they're not. Please don't count the
We've lost the track. Nice shot.
Hi Zipak, how are you doing? We have to 8 to take out. Oh, come on. Grab the I-7 next.
Enemy armor is damaged.
Ah, come on.
Engine power. Penetration.
Here you go. Actually, this tank is good. Actually, it does not have the best accuracy on the move, but it has really good mobility, 10 degrees of depression if I remember correctly. So here we go. I have lots of increase in my points, and next we're going for T125, which I really like as well. Actually, it's not funny, to be honest with you. It has been like that for years. I mean, the scratchy face, and yeah, it was really hopeless. I don't know how I could stop that, but so please be respectful and please don't count. For goodness' sake, it's not good. It's not respectful at all. Okay, so please don't. Please stop. Okay. Whoa. I'm gonna pull back. Oh, I can penetrate the turret. Oh gosh, it's not good.
We didn't penetrate their armor. Our driver is dead. We can
Oh.
move.
Gosh.
Enemy is hit.
But at least I got alright position in. Yeah, I couldn't turn my turret just in time. Ah, come on. Ah, the frames per second is really low. I'm struggling. Oh god. Oh god. Oh no, I'm alright. This is even worse. I'm going to actually. It's not good. I'm gonna play one more time and see. Not really with caps, please. Let's do it again. I don't know. I'm trying my best. I'm trying my best to know. Try my best to get some help. Yeah. And Nightbot, you've come to my rescue. Thank you very much. And here we are. I usually would just go really quickly, but a few times I did it and I got taken up really quickly, so I now don't do. I think it's not a good idea to do it now. Even when I'm in a quick tank, I still get taken up very quickly. So I would do it from south side. South side is much better and will get you more spots and shots potentially. It's really really. Oh, actually I could go. Only one more tank that I have to spot. The Crown Vargas put shots in me. That's about I think only one shot probably. Then I'll be fine. Oof, that was a nice one, but come on, pain.
Enemy armor is damaged. Nice shot. The truck is damaged. Enemy is hit.
Winter Fox. Hello there.
Bounced off.
Still bouncing. Oh, I can see you, Sheridan. I'm gonna take you out then. Hold on, stop. Running.
Enemy armor is damaged.
Well, it didn't go well, didn't it?
We can't move. Our truck is hit. He can break any.
Ah,
Vehicle is hit.
let's play another heavy tank then. E100. Bogus. Why is they saying a bogus to me? Moin. Here we are. Middle is where I'll be going. Then. Yeah. Well, I thought you made. I don't think you made Iris, but why don't you go with Iris? I think you can do something, but hopefully it will be good.
Move out.
Oh, hello Rico, how are you doing? Didn't notice you there. Should I just type here? I know I'm going against my words when I talk about U100, but you know I'm not going to lie. There is one more medium, the right. No, Sheridan is going to be the right. Oh, it's they're here. I'll reload. Yes, just go. See if we can find that Sheridan somewhere. Ah, it's running away. I'm just going to go through and maybe I'll put a shot into Sheridan. Ah, that's why I hate this tank sometimes. The gun stroke is so bad. It's very inaccurate. And driller left, so I'm just going to see. Oh god. Yeah, it's really not helping. The frames per second is also very bad. And can't let the STB one live. Oh, for goodness sake. This is really embarrassing.
One of our gas tanks ruptured. We're low on fuel.
Ah.
We're done for. Get out.
I hate this tank, really. I really hate this tank. Gosh, I'm gonna play the next heavy 10. I'm just going to leave it there, and hopefully I won't touch it in the near future. Next is the VK. Ooh.
Let's get this show on the road.
Oh, thank you for subscribing, Duke. That's T1. But I'm going to get the K91 first. I think I will receive some hits. How can I size rate in this one?
Our gas tank is hit.
Yes. Bounce too, so that's good. Why do the heavy tanks have to be that goddamn inaccurate? Oh, I really hate that.
Punch right through their armor. We're immobilized.
Well, I'm going to be shut down potentially by that T22. God help me on that K91. Brilliant. Now I can focus on the T22 now. So, oh. Brilliant. To reload. Adrenaline. T22 is going to go away. And into the IS-4. And try to get the T22 out of this game. And the turn. Ah. That was not a track that I was supposed to do, but anyway. Oh, can you ram into me? How? How did that even happen? Alright. And let's go to the next one. We still have around how many minutes to go? 26 minutes, so still a lot of games to go. I assume now 23 viewers. So thank you for you guys who, gals and Gamer House who stayed behind to watch me suffer. And at least I'm getting stuff. At least at E100. And I'll be playing in the VK next. Oh, that's not really nice to hear, Stratolite. I'm sorry to hear about that. I hope some players who are, as you mentioned, not part of the issue can form a team and play and do really well. I really hope to see that. Because I always want to see more teams in tournaments and really good teams. I mean, good players, good teams. We want to see esports scene grow, and Asia server not a big server, but if Asia server can still grow despite of that, that could be really important. Not sure what the Bat Chat's going to do. Don't think they can, you know, hold that hillside nicely. It's not a tank for holding for medium or light, even if it's on the medium or light side. You can't really command that Bat Chat to go up. That Bat Chat has to run away. Obviously, when it has spotted, they have spotted a lot of tanks going uphill, and that's going to be some great spotting by Bat Chat's great shot. And they have to run away very quickly. But for us, we just have to go past and just go very quickly. Ooh, that's full. I'm just going, you know, just going past. Going very hell aggressive. And stay around here and get the IS4 out of the equation. I might have to spam my APCR here. Oh, please don't. Oh gosh. Well, at least I bounced a shell, so that's better than nothing. Oh, come on. It hit that very narrow strip of a red area right here. Oh, come on. Just going to angle up my tank, and I can't bounce the shots. I kind of need help, actually. I really need help. Come on. Yeah, I'm gonna die. I really wish some heavies went with me and then just take that position. It would have been really nice. I can't really do it alone, so. Are they able to get that cap actually? That would be very interesting. No, we lost that. I think we're going to lose this one. I'm still going to play next heavy tank. Mouse. There we go.
Let's go.
Yep, Lenny's from ID, and
That one ricochet. Enemy is hit.
well, I think there is a medium tank on my right, but I'm just going to ignore that for now. I can't chase it, so I'm going to try to see if I can take out the IS-4, or maybe Kampfpanzer or the M60. Oh, come on. Ah, nope. Ah, turret got the angled. And a bounce, so that's always good thing, but there's an object 140. Another bounce. Oh, we are losing, are we? Can I? Yes, there we go. Our Panzer is there. Maybe I can take you out. He's using this, they are using speed boost, so. Can I? That was painful, but I almost got it. And don't tell me the FPS is going to ruin me once again. Can you kill that Kampfpanzer? Really brilliant. Where the heck is that medium tank? Oh, there we go. Still there. My tank. Nope. Yeah, obviously. I love the PC aim and zoom a lot better than the mobile one. Because mobile, you only have 2 hands, and you really need like 3 hands in order to play this, to be honest with you. Oh dear, 1 versus 4, are you serious? Oh no, I know I'm still really healthy, but this is not this is not really helpful at all. I'm spotted. Oh, I'm going to you first.
He's gone. Find us another target.
Oh god, this is what happens when I'm the only tank alive, so I'm going to get out of this. And see if I can spot up that projector somewhere, and maybe we can kill that DB. Oh, come on. That was bad shot. Oh no. That was not good. How many minutes do we have? 50 minutes, so one more game, then we are into the training room. And so let's see, yes, IS4, the tank that you all want me to play, isn't it? Watch me do terribly in this one. HLV disband. Oh, their server disbanded. Oh, what's going on? No. It's still there. I'm still here. I'm not getting. I'm not getting kicked out. Hi. Tessios, hello there. Hello, top 5, how are you doing? And it's once again FPS. I really need a new computer, but I don't have enough money to do so. So, because I'm not working, I can't afford that. Because I will have to invest like 10, maybe not 10, no, 1,000, 1,000, no, not even 1,000, like probably 5,000 in total. If I include better CPU and GPU and something like that, and I should have aimed slightly longer. But I'll be getting B, isn't it? Yep, I got B, so it's great. Always great. Something left of me, I will deal with that for a moment. Level 1. Well, absolutely, that tank can run away. If you don't run away, you're going to die, pretty much. And preferably, if that Crown Wagon can track that to level 1. And I got that, despite of the frame drop. Here we go, level 1, you're dead. Oh, come on, that's to be right there. Yeah, one shot to you. Ah, we are doing well in this one. I'm not going to rush STB1, I want you dead. Come on. The spore liner, really. There we go. Kill stealing. As always. Oh, how did I bounce that? I thought my turret is looking the other way. Ah, spore liner once again. I'm getting very low roads with XG now. There we go. That was a good team. Now we can still play another game, I suppose. It was supposed to be a Clan Wars team meters, but it didn't really work out in the end. Right, so let me get to IS7. A tank that I don't really like as well. The gun is absolutely tragic. I think I'm gonna play with the mediums. Always. I think I can do it. So I'm going to go with on A. The enemy only has one medium. We really need to make use of that extra medium for flanking and so on. Maybe I can get aggressive. They're getting D, so watch me just get annihilated. But that didn't hit. That was just. Oh come on! Don't push me like that. Just holding. Oh, someone's on our left. Great, great, great. Yeah, kill that off, and we'll push. M60, I'm going to let you. You're going to kill that E100. There we go. M60 is next. Oh, is it not? Oh, I'm going for TVs, and we have enough tanks on M60. And just going to ram. And you are going to die. Brilliant. And next, E100 is next. Yes, and then we're just going to focus the E100. Has to be one in the wrong position, so I will ignore that. Don't think it will be that much of a problem. Just have to hide ourselves. That I hit really nicely. And my turret is not turning. I got it. And next we will have Gorilla. And trust me, you really want your, you really need to tell your STB1 to go into, well, I mean, but that's not that they are not bad things anyway. I mean, who are you to judge? That is to say, oh, dove down like that, and great shots, and why am I using the adrenaline? I wasted my adrenaline, so I'm going to lose credits for that. I'm going to get D. And I'll go back to Asia server. We lost it, we lost Ampoom. Oh dear, win. Oh, I love you. And my frame drop is crazy. Getting terrible frame drops, despite like this is the lowest graphics setting I can get. Anyway, it's a good win for us. Good outing with the IS-7, and hopefully everyone wake up. We're going to summon you, and we're going to follow Feast versus GB. And yes, got that, and yeah. And yeah, once again, almost 4,300 rating points. So change that and wait. The room. What's the room? I'll receive your friend request. No, I'm not going to platoon on the Asia server. It's just a very lot of pain for me there. Don't want to play that. Where are you? The room is not up? Seriously? Room. Who is in charge of the room? Ah. Gosh, it's 5 minutes until the game. Well, who is in charge of the room? I need to speak to the manager. Let's actually ask the question. Oh, great. Good. Okay, Ruby's up. Very soon. Sex votes are ready. Which team will win? Is it going to be Feast or is it going to be GB? Vote to the poll, and I will end the poll after the second game match for my end, and your end it will be after the first match. And nope, the room's not up yet. ECG training with 9V, so that's really good. I can't watch that. I want to see ECG back. They are a really nice team, so. Hey, there we go. What's the password again? Brilliant. We have a lot. We have 3 minutes to wait until the official start time. Let's get. I mean, let's look at the room. It's empty. There we are. Okay, here we are. Let's look at the the teams. Feast versus GV. So Feast, we have double. FC is definitely going to play. What are you talking about, Shugu? Bifrost is going to be playing in the T125, I presume, but F Silver and Sugar Blue with double T22 medium. Hidden Surprise, the IS for Mummy Milkers at the Crown, and also Bond. Necromancer at the T125, we are also seeing GB going with. I don't think they will go with triple T22 mediums. That would be an overkill. The hit points would not be great for them. But I would say they will take at least 2. They love playing with 2 mediums, and I think maps like Normandy, Rockfield, Black Goldfield, to some extent Yukon, and also Naval, might not be Naval Frontier. Well, I think 2 T22 mediums are really good. The first 3 maps are relatively open. Yukon is less open. Naval Frontier is also less open, so I expect GB to play double T22 in the first 3 maps, and Yukon may not be the case, and Naval Frontier, maybe we will see that. So, GB. I predicted GB to win Feast 5-4. Same result as the winter season. Both of these teams are really close. It's between F Silver's OP play in mediums or lights against Berlin's Pep Talk. We saw how strong, how OP Berlin's Pep Talks are. You know, if Feast is leading by like 3-0 or 4-0, don't underestimate GB. They can't come back from this. We've seen it multiple times where GB is able to make a comeback after losing their first 2 or 3 matches. They are a very resilient team. And if you want to ask how to make a comeback despite being in a really terrible situation, really GB is one of the clans that was springing up my mind that you would like to ask. They are a very competent team, even if they are even if they are, you know, under terrible situations. So you're going to be seeing double T22 as I predicted by Joker Monaco, double IS Force by Berlin and Tokyo, Nubbage the Crown, Doha, Mouse and Spectrum T125. Heading up high, we're seeing GB Blue Team North Spawn committing their tanks mostly to D, with Feast Red Team South Spawn committing their tanks mostly to A. And D will be captured by GV, and Feast will be getting hold of A. This cap is going to be really important, but I'm very surprised they are not putting tanks on C. Bifrost is in a really tricky position here, but he's going to spoil up a lot of tanks trying to go into C. He is going to be really important, but staying alive is also a huge task. But you never know. GV looking to shut down Bifrost. I think this is exactly what Feast wants GV to do, and all eyes will be on Feast. How will they respond to GV going very quickly on Bifrost? They have to do something to save, rescue Bifrost here. He's not going to survive for long. Crossfire is in, but they're still a distance away. Bifrost is now hanging on with the reactive armor, but can he survive for long? Hit points still with Feast, but GB has lost quite a few hit points trying to shut down Bifrost, and that miss from Tokyo is not really good indeed. Bifrost misses onto Spectrum, but first tank down actually is to Spectrum, not Bifrost. Bifrost will be looking to shut down Tokyo soon. Great shell here, and Bifrost is finally dead, but at the cost of probably 2 tanks for GV. Tokyo's a one-shot. But you're also seeing now Nutbedge, Berlin, and Doha is coming in to shut down. Hidden Surprise here. There's a big move coming in. It would still with Feast, but they might be losing Hidden Surprise very quickly. Feast has to make a very great move onto Tokyo next, and we're seeing now Mummy Milkers and Bond looking elsewhere. Tokyo is finally dead, so it's now going to be 6 versus 5. They have to start closing in before GV is able to shut down Crown Vargas and also Hidden Surprise here. The hit points are still with Feast, but GV has done a great job in pulling it back. And I think now the focus is on Monaco. So that's a great first shell right here, and I think great kill onto Monaco, and that turret just flew away. Bond is going to put a great shot into Knob Edge, but I think Bond is going to go down. Hitpoint's still very, very close to call. And we're having Milkus looking shut down Knob Edge, and it's going to be 4 versus 3 potentially. Milkus kills off Knob Edge, and it's going to be a 1 versus 1 for Joker and also F Silver. And we're going to see F Silver lecturing us in this one, but he misses that, bounces that shot onto Joker. He has to penetrate all of the remaining shells, and it's now still close to call. One more hit will do the job, and Milkus saved F Silver from a potential embarrassment. But Macromans is now getting killed with Doha. It's going to be a bounce for Doha. Sugar Mugu can connect into Doha, and it's now 3 versus 2. But GB has 2 caps, so they have to absolutely get 1 cap first, and F Silver is going to get that cap. They can just, you know, buy some time, but I don't think they can buy a lot of time. Sugar Mugu is unfortunately stuck, and great ram by Berlin right here, and I think Sugar Mugu just got a little bit sleeping, and he's going to run away, but I think Berlin's going to put a great shell to shut Sugar Mugu down. That's a great row. And Sugar Mugu is going to put a narco shell into Berlin. Doha is dead, and that leaves Berlin the last person standing. And that's a great shot by from Sugar Mugu to Berlin as well. Berlin is unable to turn his tank and turn it around. And Sugar Mugu is going to kill off Berlin. And that will give Feast the first win. And here we are, we're seeing Feast, 5 tanks do more in 2k, and GV 4 tanks do more in 2k. Yogai Govinda is not playing tonight, however. That being said, Feast has done a really good job. Bifrost, is it Bifrost? I think it's Bifrost in that position. I think he is really important there, getting a lot of spots up. GV rushing into that T125, I think that was not a great call in the end. Feast completely knew about this. They really wanted GV to rush that isolated T125, and Feast responded pretty well, although they kind of you know, gave way in the mid phases where focus fire, especially the double crown Vargans, are hesitating in finding the target, and that cost them a little bit. Nonetheless, they were able to make a comeback in the end, and that is what matters the most. And it's now going to be Feast with first win here, 1-0 for them. Hello, Pink Puffins, how are you doing? Right, let's head up high, shall we? We're going to be seeing Feast committing tanks near A, and ooh, Monaco spotted, Sugar Mugu spotted, Joker's going to get A. And C is going to be captured, D is going to be captured, and actually it's going to be GB with a cap lead, or is it not? Feast is looking to make a big push at the start over to A side. I think that could be a good call here, because GB has 3 tanks, heavy tanks near C and D. If they can shut down Spectrum really quickly, and Spectrum is going to go down very, very soon. It is going to be the case. And the next tank they're looking to go to kill would be Joker here, but Hidden Surprise also took a lot of hits here. And down in the middle, he's going to go down very, very quickly. Feast needs to find Joker and kill it off. Double D22 is going to shut Joker out. Meanwhile, we have the heavy tanks going back to middle to support Hidden Surprise. Hidden Surprise is in deep, deep trouble, and he is going to be killed, and Joker is finally dead. Double T22 going for that, and Feast needs to survive for long enough though. And James Bond gets taken out very quickly. It's now 5 versus 5. This is a lot closer than I thought, and I thought Feast made a really good move at the start, but it seems GV was able to come from their back and shut down the isolated tanks, the tanks that were left behind. And Feast, they have to stay alive and be a bit defensive. Milk is now down to a 1-shot, great shot into Tokyo, and he has to stay alive. T22s have to work together. Sugar Mugu has distracted some tanks of GV, and Tokyo is looking to shut down Milk, and that is going to be the case. And Feast needs to start, getting together, and they're trying to close in on Doha. But at the same time, GV is also looking to sever Feast forces, and they have been doing it really nicely now. Doha is going to be low, but it's Hipwood's still neck and neck. We don't know which team's going to get the next one. Bifrost, great kill, a great shot onto Doha, and it's on the reactive armor, speed boost, and maybe going for a ram on Doha. I don't think so. Bifrost going to looking to get a kill on Doha. It's going to be the case, and Tokyo is going to put a great HE shell behind Bifrost, and it's now going to be 4 versus 4. With Necromancer, it's going to be the next tank down for Feast, and GV is going to take it out, and it's going to be the case. Hit points now with G by more than 1,000 hit points, and this is going to be really crucial. Mugu in the T20 is still really healthy, but I don't think it's going to help them a lot though. The heavy tanks have lost a lot of hit points here, and Nubbage misses onto Mugu. Bifrost is now very, very low. Tokyo is going to kill off Bifrost. Is it going to be the case? It is going to be the case here. Tokyo kills off Bifrost, and that means we only have double T20s left on the battlefield. Monaco is going to go down to Mugu, and it's a miss! It's a bounce from Mugu onto Monaco. That's not good indeed, but in the end, Monaco is killed, but GV has 3 caps already compared to Feast with only 1. F-Silver is not going to stay alive for long. Killed by Nubbage. That means Mugu is the last person standing, and that is a great, great win by GV. Really reacted very well in the end when Feast made a really good push onto way. I think that push is good. It's good reading by Feast, but I suppose they kind of made that decision a little bit too on the fly. I don't know how to say it, but they aren't able to keep their formation together, closely bonded. GV was able to shut down Hidden Surprise very quickly. So I would say it's actually GV outplaying Feast in the end, and we are seeing 4 tanks doing more than 2k. Well done to GV for really countering Feast's move here. That is just, I forgot to change the scenes. Sorry about that. Here we go. Straddle saying 7 stars. 7 stars not here. A lot of you guys say GV will win. 60% of you actually said that, so we'll find out if it's going to be the case. Feast, it's going to be on Rockfield. I have changed the scenes. I remembered to do so. And Feast, they're going with double Ice Force by Hidden Surprise at Necromancer. Bond in the Crown Bargain alongside Mugu. Bifrost in the T110E5. We also have Mummy Milkers in the 19.01p and Natsuva in the Vickers Light. Meanwhile, you have GV with double IS4 by Berlin and Tokyo, Doha and Nubbage, double Crown, Joker Monaco, double T20, Spectrum in the T110E5. Let's head down to F-Silver trying to get spots on GV. And can he do it? He spotted up tanks, Doha spotted, Tokyo spotted, great shot by F-Silver, got himself spotted though, but that was to be expected in the Vickers Light actually. They're going for B. Hello, how are you doing? Spectrum takes a hit. But Feast seems to be struggling to get B. Are they going to get A? F-Silver is going to be getting A, or is it not? He spotted though. And GV is actually losing quite some hit points. Oh, great job to Feast. Getting into great positions to, you know, AAA hit points of GV. Oh, GV are losing more and more hit points here. And now hit points are with Feast by more than 4,000, and Berlin's going in. I think this is a panic move here. They're trying to shut down Necromancer, but Feast, I think they have. Oh, don't go for C here, because GV is now rushing Necromancer. Necromancer needs help Bifrost is coming in support. It's a big brawl fest right here. Tokyo is finally dead. Necromans is going to go down next. And Berlin is going to be really low. And Berlin is killed. It's now 7 versus 5. And Necromans is still not killed. With Doha going to be next tank down. No, it's going to be Necromancer and then Doha. I mean, they're trying to kill off Necromancer, but at the cost of 3 tanks. And this is really, really convincing performance by Feast here. GB simply dropped too many hit points at the start, and that push on B is really a panic move right here. Spectrum is now killed, and this looks like to be a really good match by Feast. That will bring it to 2-1. And Shigemugu Mamamuka is looking to shut down Nutbitch in tandem. Shigemugu, great shot into Nutbitch, I think. Is it? Yes. First shot in, second shot also in. Killing off Nutbitch in the end. Monaco is really low, and that T22 F Silver is prepared to let that shell into Monaco. It's going to be the case, and Joker is looking for F Silver, but Bifrost is there. Great shot to Joker, and F Silver, great shot to Joker, and that would mean Joker is the last tank down, and that gives Feast the advantage once again. 2-1, it stands. And here we are. You're seeing Feast 6 tanks do more than 2k, and GV only 1 tank do more than 2k, and that means it's now going to be 2-1 for Feast. Sorry. Here we are. Let's continue. And the scoreline is right now. I realized I got it wrong. I don't know how I got it wrong. But we're seeing Feast now going with an IS-4 by Hidden Surprise. Double Crown by Momomukas at Bond. Necromancer, the M60, Bifrost, Shigemugu, T135. F7, the Vickers Lights. On the other hand, we are seeing GV dropping a T22, not expecting that entirely. Double IS-4 by Berlin and Tokyo. Doha, Double Crown alongside Nutbitch. Joker, T22. Monaco in the T135. And you see also Spectrum, T135. And Spectrum will be getting A. This is great. And Feast will be getting C as well. And that would mean cap points is with GV. And it's going to be Feast that needs to make a move. So we're going to see how Feast is going to do it. F7 once again in that Vickers Light. You're going to get more spots. Don't think you can spot anything. GV's all around A and B area. Hit points are with GB at the moment. But it's going to be really still. Monaco is spotted. Feast is going to rotate. So that's going to be really, really important. We are also seeing Bond getting spotted. So it's going to be really close to call. Thank you for subscribing as well. And we will see if Feast rotation is going to work. But at the same time, it's going to be a little bit dull. But at the same time, Feast is going to change something. Okay. It's still very, very... Nothing much is happening going on. I think Feast is lined up for a push. They're doing it slowly. F Silver is leading the charge to get spots up. He's going into this area, spot up Tokyo, spot up himself as well. Has to be careful if he goes up here like that. GB is not able to put a shot into F Silver. And I think Feast... Ooh, F Silver takes a hit by Tokyo. And we are seeing Berlin down the middle. And A is still captured by, A is still captured by GV. They still have the hit point cap lead by just around 5 cap points. So absolutely a kill would swing it back to Feast, and a brief cap stop would do it as well. B is going to be closely watched by GV, but also A. I think they're expecting something going on A. So actually I might say, if he's going to get B, it will actually, you know, distract GV. I would actually call for a push on B instead of A. I think F7 knows getting the spots is going to be really important there. So if I were Feast, I actually would go for B, not A. You're seeing GV stacked up on A really nicely. Yes, so great shot into Berlin. And using Hidden Surprise going into B. This is what I predicted. They're actually going for B, not A. Great call by Feast. Looking to shut down Berlin. Berlin is isolated here, and GV needs to do something, but they stop Kramwagens from doing anything more to Berlin. So it's a great 1v1 right here. Hidden Surprise is an advantage here, but Tokyo has made a great move trying to shut down Hidden Surprise, but Tokyo's looking for Necromancer instead, the focus fire. GV needs that focus fire. You're seeing Feast now going for Berlin, and that's a great kill right here. And Bond is going to go down very soon. It is going to be the case, and that is going to be really tense. Feast got A as well. That's going to be really important. With Mommy Milkers going to go down, Hidden Surprise is going to be really low. Tokyo is now dead, and Mommy Milkers will go down very soon. Hidden Surprise also very low, and hit points still with Feast. They have 3 caps. That's going to be important, and that kill would seal the deal on Spectrum. Here we go. It's now 2-2. Really great job to GV right here. No, sorry. 3-1. Great job to Feast right here. And now it's going to be Feast against GV 3-1. And great job to Feast. That was a great win right here. And great call to get into B first, not A. GV is stacked up on A. They know Feast wants to push on A. That's kind of a typical strategy. But they have to, I think, if they're not seeing any push on A, they might have to stack up a little bit more on B. Basically, they haven't really done it, and but then at the same time they allowed Feast to get A as well. Oops. Here we are. 5th game. 5th match. Feast 3, leading 3, GV only with 1. And we're going to be heading up high. Feast, red team, south spawn. And GV blue team, north spawn. And we're seeing Necromancer going into the middle spots. And A is going to be captured by GV. And Necromancer, oh, rolling with it. Oh, just going straight into B. Nobish is also there. Let's head down to Nobish. Is C going to put shots, but Sugar and Mugu is there to stop Nobish from farming Necromancer, and puts not a great shell into Sugar and Mugu. It's a bounce anyway. But Nobish is there trying to shut down Necromancer. It's a bounce once again, and he has to connect the next one. Can he do it, or is Nobish going to hold for a little while? Oh, but Bifrost coming in to shut down. Oh. Is this some kind of issue with the ping? That's a bad shot by Bifrost, but he's going to kill off Berlin. That's the case, but hit points are still with GV at the moment, but they have lost a tank, so the effective DPM is going to be in favor of Feast, but they're going to lose double Ice Force very quickly, and they've lost Hidden Surprise. They have lost Necromancer, so it's now 5-6. GV is with the advantage now. And Shugen Mugu it's going to rotate, but he's going to get the focus by GV. And thanks for subscribing over normal. But Bfrost, Baba D, thank you for subscribing. It's going to be the next focus for GV and Jugamuga as well. GV are looking for different tanks, but they know which tanks to go for next. But the focus fire seems to have tailed off for GV for a little bit. Jugamuga and Bfrost are now dead, but it's now 3 versus 6. Joker is now very, very low. M6U, I think, is going to be in the meta. We saw EU clans loving that tank. I believe he's going to come to Asia server soon. Joker's now dead. Mon Milkers, great shot into Spectrum. F Silver's now dead, and it's now 2 tanks to 4 for Feast. And Doha is going to put a great shot into Mon Milkers, and here we are. Bond is going to be the last person standing. Receives and actually splash. But 4 tanks of GV is going to shut Bond down. And you also have GV getting 2 caps as well. And C is still in Feast hands, but it's not going to be important. Bond is going to wait for his last shell to reload. First shell into Monaco, and second shell into Monaco as well. And can he get the consolation prize? It is going to be the case, but it's still going to be GV with the win. Bond is going to go down to Doha very soon. And that would mean it's 3-2 to Feast. Well done to GV. Great response to Feast aggressive play onto GV's forces. And I think the problem with Feast, I think got a little bit too ambitious over B, and I think some tanks aren't joining up quickly enough, with GV just able to defend and also shutting down isolating tanks. And yes, they've also prevented not H to get the focus on Necromancer, but I think also Feast aren't able to kind of close in quickly enough as well, and that allowed GV to focus. I mean, it's really close in the end, I would say. GV came out on top, and they were simply the better team in the last one. So we are now going to be seeing the 6th game, 3-2 so far for Feast. Here we are, let's change the scene. And it's now going to be Feast, double IS4 by Hidden Surprise and Necromancer, double Crown by Mummy Milkers and Shigemugu, F Silver the T22, double T175s by Bfrost and Bond James Bond. And on the other hand, we are seeing GV going with double IS4 by Berlin and Tokyo, Doha and Nubbish double Crown. And we are seeing double T22 by Joker and Monaco and Spectrum with the T125s. I don't know, and you. We are seeing F Silver, ooh, looking to get into way, isn't it? It is nice focus by Feast, though, I would say. Tokyo is spotted, not getting shot at by F Silver, and GV is looking to go into C. I think, isn't it? Oh, they're sending 3, maybe 4 tanks. 4 tanks or even 5 tanks into the corner. Feast needs a respawn for this. Looking at this, the Necromancer and Bond James Bond is really isolated. Spectrum's coming in like that. Oh, that was a bad move by Spectrum right here. Received a lot of hits by Feast. They need Necromancer down as soon as possible. It is the case. Great kill onto Necromancer, but Spectrum lost a lot of hit points. Driving like that, and Hidden Surprise could be the next time down. Great focus fire priority by GV, and they're going to take a Hidden Surprise next. And Nubbish is going to put a great show to it, isn't it? It is going to be the case, and GV the next time they're going to go for might be Bfrost, but he's dropped the reactive armor. With Doha now dead, it's now 5 versus 6. If Bfrost is now going to go down, they would look for Moment Milkers next. It is going to be the case. Focus fire practice for actually GV with Spectrum now dead. It's now 4 versus 5, and F Silver is coming in to support, but it's going to take a long way to do so. Moment Milkers on fire, and it's going to be the next tank down. Ooh, I really like this game by GV. Great focus fire and punish Feast tremendously with their defensive setup. It's really not a great formation we are seeing right here. 2 tanks very far in the forward, and you are seeing it's a vertical straight line. At one point, it's GV just really punished them for that, and I can say well done to GV. Really fantastic gameplay right here. Monaco is going to not kill F Silver, it's going to be Tokyo killing F Silver. Shugamuga is looking for Monaco, but that's going to be a consolation prize, and that turret didn't land onto Shugamuga. Tournament yesterday was a long beep anyway, I agree with you on that. And GV, Berlin's Pack Talk has come into play, and it's now 3-3, it's tied. And Shugamuga, last person standing, killed by Tokyo. Now 3-3, game is on for both teams. Love to see that. Well done, GV, really great job. Great timing in that push. Push when Feast has the worst formation there, and Feast tried to come in to support but unable to do so. It's too late when, you know, Hidden Surprise got killed very quickly. The IS-4 is the focus fire priority for GV. That's the right call because T-175 can very well drop the reactive armor and buy some time for Feast to regroup. GV Spectrum, that move right here almost cost GV the game, but it didn't really. GV was very dominant right here, and we are now onto Yukon, and it's going to be interesting to see. Whichever team wins this one will go on to the match point, and will end 5-4 or 5-3. We'll find out soon. Army 1 versus 4. Yes, Chunks the word show. And at the same time, if you haven't liked the stream already, despite my hiccups in the first few games, please do. It would be really appreciated. So far, we're seeing GV now going with a double IS-4 by Berlin and Tokyo, Joker the T-22, triple T-125s by Yoga Gavin, the Spectrum and Nubbage. Doha and the Mouse. Feast is going with Hidden Surprise in the Mouse. Moment Milkers T-125 alongside James. And we also have Bifrost in the T-125 potentially. And it's the first time you're seeing this player, Mandalorian. I'm not sure if it's a different IGN. Hidden Surprise, Shugamuga, double mouse, F Silver, the T-22. And here we go. The next match on Yukon. It's going to be exciting to watch. Here we are, Bifrost. Why am I saying his name though? Red team, Feast, South Spawn, blue team, GV, North Spawn. Joker is going to get spots, potentially. It seems GB is sticking with the 1 T-22 instead of 2, and Feast is going with only 1 T-22 as well, and Joker is going into D. Meanwhile, you have C going to be captured by Double Mouse and F Silver. I don't know about the cap points. It seems going to be for Feast. They're looking to secure A, I think, very quickly, but they have no one on there. Mummy Milkus is turning his tank and will be going for A. And GV is leading in terms of cap points now, so that means it's going to be Feast that needs to make a move, and they are really looking to make a move. Berlin once again in this position to defend B. We always see Berlin going in this position to defend that area, but he will also get a lot of info. If he is calling, I suppose he is the one calling, then he's able to coordinate with his team on what to do here. What? And you, I know you obviously, you're from MIB, isn't it? Don't worry, I obviously know you. If I say I don't know you, then it's obviously a joke. I know you, don't worry, no. Here we go. Hit points still with Feast, but in terms of caps, it's with GV. Feast needs to chip away hit points off GV nicely, but it took a little bit of hit. So let's see what Feast going to do here. GV is going to look nice. It's looking really nice. D is getting the attention from GV, and GV is also getting the attention of B. It's going to be hard for Feast to make a rotation. If F Silver goes into the corner, he will meet double T125. I don't think he wants to go in like that. Receives a hit by Yoga Govinda. Oh, he's back. So hello, Yoga Govinda. And I think he needs to turn away. He can't go into the corner. It's gonna be really hard. I don't know how Feast gonna deal with that. And Mandalorian, Lucas, and Bond looking to go into D. I really don't know. I think GB is. I think it's really GB's game to lose here. I don't know. Really great job to GB for the positioning of the tanks. I don't know. Feast, prove me wrong and prove me you can break down GB's setup here. But at the same time, just looking at it, guys, and also Gaming Pals, can you just tell me how can you rotate in this situation against GB? Because I really don't think they can. sorry, Feast, but hopefully you can do really well. Oh, Spectrum spotted and side armor, turret armor. Oh, Mummy Lucas not able to connect. Spectrum needs to pull back. Oh, but does he have any repair kit? He's going in actually. Oh, it's a good move by GB here. Mummy Lucas is going to be the focus now. Spectrum as well. Oh, they can't lose this one. Spectrum, I think, hesitated way too long and dropped way too many hit points here. The hit points are now with his Feast here. And at the same time, we are seeing action happening around B. Oh, double mouse play onto B. This is really great job by Feast. And GV, they're struggling. D is going to be captured by Feast. At the same time, GB kills off Mummy Lucas. But at the same time, this is a big C-Fest. Hidden Surprise is going to be killed by Doha. And will Doha bounce? Oh, he bounced actually. Oh, that's not good indeed. Berlin is going to kill off Hidden Surprise. That's the case. But they still have B, but they are going to lose Tokyo very quickly here. And oh my goodness me. That was a big kill onto Sugar Moon. What's that, an ammo rack right here? That was unfortunate. Tokyo and also Joker are both dead, meaning now Bifrost is now going to be next focus for GV. It's still really close to Cole, but Feast with that cap on D sealed the deal for Feast. So, wow. In this situation, Feast was able to make a comeback like that. I was very, very surprised. I have to say, huge props to Feast for making that. And I think Spectrum is not doing really well here. We lost way too many hit points here, and GB has really good positions to defend, but simply Spectrum losing way to the hit points, only doing less than 400 damage, only putting one shell, and that's not good enough, obviously. And they also lost D to Feast, and also great job to double mouse onto B, and GB was forced to focus the mouse. I mean, if they don't focus the mouse, they will allow Feast to get B. If they focus the mouse, they also allowed Feast to get D. So this is a wonderful, wonderful setup, wonderful rotation by Feast here, and GB wasn't able to kill tanks quickly enough, I would say as well, because Spectrum lost way to the hit points. He is forced to stay back and not do a lot of stuff. Final score, Feast 5-5. And now it's match point to Feast, and GB, are they able to win the next one? Pressure is on to GB right now. Here we are, Feast, red team, North spawn this time with GB, dropping a lot of speed boost, 5 straight speed boost dropped, and they're now going to C, and they have 4 tanks going to A at the same time, with Doha going to C as well. Oh, interesting. F Silver is going into D, and F Silver is going to get D, but the cap points is going to be with GB because they're looking for A as well. So it's going to be Feast once again. They need to do the rotation. And Mandalorian is going to get B. I didn't know GB's doing NA right here. I didn't recall because probably I didn't stream NA a lot in the spring season. I only streamed the challenges tournament, so I have no idea what's going on in the professionals. Mandalorian is going to get out of dodge, get off this, and F Silver is going to get a lot of spots. Yes, a lot of pain. This is because I'm streaming from the UK. This is not Wargaming's fault. It's an inherent disadvantage for me. Hello, Cat Screen. How are you doing? Yes, I know you, and you, also known as Nub, from MIB. So. Subscribe once again, then. We are seeing Bifrost looking to go into C potentially, or GB. Hidden Surprise takes a hit. Not good because GB has more hit points with Feast. Ooh, interesting. Interesting. I think this is not as strong as the last one. In terms of Feast, I'll be looking for Doha and Spectrum first, and maybe then going for I don't know. I think A or C both would work, but they have to be really careful here. Bifrost. Oh, GB making a counter push. This is going to be big. Bifrost is actually isolated here, so I think GB, they need to kind of pull back on A, and especially Doha and also Spectrum, they have to pull back. I think that's a good idea. Bifrost is going to go down very, very quickly. But they're sending 4 tanks. That's not good. They can't send too many tanks. This can be a really bad call by GB. Sending 4 tanks. They only need 2 would be enough. Now Nubbish is going to be the focus for Feast. Great job to Feast, swarming into Nub Edge. Can Nubbish stay alive for long? But at the same time, Bifrost is going to go down very, very quickly. Oh dear, oh dear. Feast is looking to seal the deal. But they are also losing quite some hit points. Nubbish is dead. And now it's going to be 6 versus 6. Bifrost is also dead. Hidden Surprise is going to go down, but they lost the A cap as well. So in terms of this, I think it's not a good play by GB. They sent way too many tanks on just one single tank and dropped the A cap as well. Spectrum's now dead. They have to focus the mouse. This is the tank that is far ahead. And Joker is looking for B, but I think Mandalorian is going to shut that Joker down. Hidden Surprise is going to go down, but it's going to be really hard. With Doha is also dead, this is looking really strong for Feast at the moment here. Berlin is going to put that shell into Hidden Surprise. Is it going to be the case? It's a bounce though. It's not good, but Yogai Govida is going to go down, and this, I think, Feast will get it. Feast will definitely get it. Yogai Govida is now dead. Berlin is going to put a shell into Hidden Surprise, isn't it? It's a bounce once again. Oh dear. Berlin has a terrible, terrible last minute here. Joker ramming into Sugar Booger, but that would not help. Anyway, it's now 5-3. How to reduce pain to play games. And I would say, I think it was a misplay by GB there. Feast now 5-3, meaning Feast will win the Clan Wars Asia Blitz Cup. And I think GB, I think 2 or maybe 3 would be enough. 1 is just 4 is just overkill. I mean, Nubbish lost so quickly, and they lost A as well. This is like the cap that costed the game in the end, and it really cost them dearly. And rip my prediction, I jinxed GB. Sorry, GB. It worked. It actually worked. I think it was a good call by Feast in the end, because they are rushing into B and D simultaneously, and GB was forced to make a decision where to go for the double mouse or to go for D instead, and they have gone for double mouse, and which it bought a lot of time for Feast to get D as well, and Spectrum also lost so many hit points as well, so it wasn't a great play. But I mean, it was I think Spectrum cost GB that game there, and then GB focusing the mouse. I don't think it's the biggest problem, but it took it bought time for Feast to get D as well. No, I think Spectrum just got focused hard.
I break the chains that you pull away.
Alright, here we go. And there we go. Finally, this is going to be the bracket for the Blitz Premier Cup tonight, and that will be streamed by Newbies and also Fishy, and they will be giving away 5 edit passes each. So I recommend you to follow their streams tonight, and they will have lots of great games. 3 games to be shown: upper bracket semi-finals, lower bracket quarterfinals, and lower bracket semi-finals. I'll see you all there in the hopefully show some support to their streamers. For now, thank you very much for your great support, and this has been me, Wellwood's Helper. Sorry for the hiccups in the first few games. It has been solved in the end, but thank you all. I'll see you on 27th, where I'll be following upper bracket finals and lower bracket finals. Bye for now.